Hey, what's good, everybody? It's Lance, and today I'm coming at you with another Atlanta review. This was the Barbershop episode, just featuring Paperboy this time. This is the only main character in the whole episode. I guess they just taking a detour from like the whole cast and their kind of stories and things of that nature. I understand it's not a narrative structure type of deal with this show, so obviously it doesn't really matter whether we sway off or not because it's not a continuous story, I guess you can say. Like, it's not a drama, it's not like a big thing that goes from point A to point B. It's more of like an overall spectacle. So I guess this episode is kind of just like taking it back down, taking it down a notch. And yeah, basically Paperboy wants to get his hair cut. He got the naps and all that. He goes into the barber shop. Bibby, who was a new character that just comes out of nowhere. Obviously, Bibby just takes a while just to get his hair done, and Paperboy is being patient at first, doesn't know exactly what to do, and then Bibby out of nowhere claims you gotta leave, and then basically the whole episode goes on for this whole big adventure of just Bibby making himself a fool, and just Paperboy just like awkwardly there, and just like, damn, he doesn't know what he's doing. He has to threaten Bibby just to get his hair done. And it's just crazy, man. I thought it was pretty funny. It was a pretty funny episode. Maybe I don't know who the actor who plays him, but he's a pretty funny guy. His execution of a lot of the lines he was saying was funny. It's hilarious. It was a really well executed episode. And I know that Donald Glover actually directed this, which is pretty funny. And yeah, because obviously I think he also directed another episode from last season, the one with they were in, like, basically not in the newsroom, but they were on the talk show. He directed that one as well. He didn't show up at all in that episode. So it's funny how he did the same exact thing now, where he doesn't show up at all in this episode, which makes sense because, like, obviously as a director, you want to just take that back seat and just watch everything unfold rather than like be an actor, unless you're like, you really want to see yourself on camera, and you could definitely pull it off, be like Clint Eastwood or something like that. But yo, yeah, like it's definitely like, baby goes out and he goes to his baby mama crib, basically just does the kid's hair, refuses to pay the bill for the electricity, leaves. He goes to this house and he steals some lumber, whole bunch of stuff, man. Whole bunch of stuff happens. He meets up with his kid who's skipping from school, tells him to go get flyers. Well, you know that Bibby throughout this whole episode, he's a fraud. Like, this guy is kind of like this guy just finessing his way through life to the point where it's just like an inconvenience for Paperboy, and Paperboy doesn't want any part of it anymore. He's on probation. He doesn't want to like risk getting caught by the cops, this and that. They get into a car crash. The woman just comes out of nowhere and is like, ah, like obviously just over exaggerating it so that she can obviously sue this person. And Bibby is like, oh, we're not doing this. And that's when Paperboy has to threaten this guy, and it finally does the hair. And it's interesting because right at the end of the episode, Paperboy realizes that even though he changed his barber, it's still like your barber's your barber. You know what I mean? Like, I wouldn't know too much about it anyway because I haven't been to the barbershop in a while. Like, honestly, I just shaved my head now. I don't really give a fuck about the hairline anymore. But when I did go to the barbershop, like, I understood the importance of having one main barber and having that barber just take care of you day in and day out. Every time you go there, they already know what you want. Paperboy experiences that same dilemma when he chooses to go to another barber and he asks them, what do you want? Number one, number two, he doesn't really know how to respond because he's used to Bibby always doing it. And obviously he realizes that it will never be the same because it won't ever be the same. Anyway, yeah, I think it was a pretty solid episode. I really enjoyed it. I thought it was pretty funny and pretty entertaining, and I think Donald Glover did a great job in directing it. Yeah, I thought it was a really good episode, and I was really intrigued with Paperboy and Bibby was a pretty interesting and funny-ass character. Anyway, that's it for today's video. I know it's on an iPhone. Really don't care. I'm just chilling right now. I don't feel like really having a setup for this because I really feel like it's not necessary. Another movie review coming tomorrow. Actually, not tomorrow, probably Saturday. Ready Player One, I'm gonna go see, and yeah, I'll talk a little bit about that film. And next week, next Atlanta episode, I think Lakeith Stanfield will be more prominent. Darius, and we'll probably see her again. Who knows? But anyway, I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.